WWE TLC 2020 is this Sunday. It is the final WWE pay-per-view of 2020. And it's one of my personal favourites. I've always been a massive fan of tables, ladders, and chairs. You know someone's going through a table. You know someone's got to climb a ladder and be smacked into a metal ladder. And you know someone's being hit with a steel chair. What better way to celebrate Christmas 5 days early? Let's be honest, it's going to be awesome, isn't it? And there's actually 6 current matches announced for TLC at the time of recording this video. And I'm sure there's going to be 1 or 2 others made. Maybe a kickoff match. We'll talk about that after the matches that have been announced. But the matches that have been announced, they look really, really good. So let's not waste any time and let's get on with the predictions. First of all, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defend the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against Asuka and now a mystery tag team partner. This could be very exciting. We all know what happened to Lana on Monday Night Raw. She got destroyed by Nia and Shayna to the point where she will now no longer be able to compete at TLC. Asuka therefore needs a mystery partner. Who's it going to be? There's a lot of buzz on Twitter that it could be the return of one queen herself, Charlotte Flair. Maybe Charlotte teams with Asuka, becomes a Grand Slam champion by winning the women's tag belts. There's some rumours it could be Eva Marie, who was scheduled to return to WWE. I think that one's less likely, but there's a lot of hope, from me included, that it could be the return of one pirate princess, Kairi Sane. Of course, Kairi did leave WWE earlier this year, but she is still a brand ambassador for the WWE, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched for them to bring her back for one story, one title run, maybe through the WWE Royal Rumble that's next month. They're going to need some more women for it, so it would make a lot of sense. I think it would be fun and cool to give the Kabuki Warriors one last title run. And it's really hard to make it like the match predictable though, because you don't know who Asuka's partner's going to be. If it's Dana Brooke, probably not. They're not going to win. But if it's Kairi Sane, they better. So you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say we get new women's tag team champions at TLC. I think Asuka and her mystery partner, please be Kairi, are going to win the tag belts. The New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston defend the Raw Tag Team Championships against Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin of the Hurt Business. I'm really not hyped for this match. I think the problem is we have seen these two teams fight for what feels like forever already, and it was a dream match until they went to Raw, or the New Day went to Raw, and seemingly have had this match over and over and over again in different formations, and that's a real shame. It's a real shame, because all 4 people in the match, I love all 4 people, and I think they're going to put on a great match, but to be hyped for it, it just isn't there, unfortunately. I really hope this is the time they put the tag titles on the Hurt Business. I don't think the Hurt Business need the extra rub. They've got the US title, they've got the faction and things like that, but why not? Give it to Sheldon, give it to Cedric, give them something fresh and new to do, and push a new tag team, please, WWE. So that's my prediction. Hurt Business for the win. The WWE SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line as Sasha Banks defends the championship against Carmella. Now, we strangely actually saw these two compete like on SmackDown the week before the Go Home show, which was kind of odd, but it does make sense with the screwy finish we had and then the shenanigans afterwards of Carmella smashing that champagne bottle into Sasha Banks. So I'm really excited for this match. I really am. I think it's going to be good. I'm really a huge fan of Carmella's new gimmick. I think it's worked really well. I think WWE have maybe tried it before with Emelina, with Eva Marie. It didn't work, but I feel like with Carmella, it's money. Mella is money. It's literally been said before, I know. But I don't think the time is right. I unfortunately think Sasha Banks needs a longer title run. So, I say unfortunately, I love Sasha Banks. But, you know, I think Sasha Banks will retain the women's title at TLC. Here we go. I know a lot of you are on this video to hear my predictions for this match specifically. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, will challenge Randy Orton. I cannot wait. This is going to be a clash of epic proportions, and it's going to be good. This is the biggest feud in the story of Bray Wyatt and that redemption story that the Fiend is telling on WWE TV. I think this match will end with a screwy finish. I think something big is coming at TLC. I don't think the Fiend's going to beat Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton will win, but I think Orton will win by disqualification. The interesting factor for me is that the fact Alexa Bliss is accompanying the Fiend to ringside, because she's only ever accompanied Funhouse Bray, and when she did, she was Funhouse Alexa. She was happy and smiling and laughing and joking, but evil underneath. Now she's coming down with the Fiend. Does that mean we get the Fiend Alexa at TLC? Maybe not straight away. Maybe throughout the match. Maybe some shenanigans happen where Alexa transforms, or maybe even the Fiend transforms into cult leader Bray. Things have definitely turned supernatural in this story. I cannot wait, but I don't think we're going to get a clear winner at TLC. That's my prediction. To be fair, I don't think you can ever predict a Bray Wyatt's match successfully. The damn thing's batshit crazy. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, will defend the Universal Championship against Kevin Owens. I am excited for this. I love the Tribal Chief, the heel gimmick that Roman Reigns has had since returning to WWE. I think it's a breath of fresh air for him and the new character, and I think WWE's benefited from it a lot. Interestingly, this is Roman's first championship defense, proper one anyway, since he won the title. He has faced Jey Uso, but I kind of feel like we all knew Jey Uso wasn't going to win the Universal title. I know it's a kind of mind-blowing situation, but I kind of think we all predicted that right. And if you didn't, you probably lost a lot of money with the bookies. But I feel like Owens would be a great champion, but not right now. I feel like that heel gimmick Roman's got is too good to sort of just let him lose the title. So obviously I'm going to pick Roman freaking Reigns. And finally, Drew McIntyre will defend the WWE Championship against AJ Styles. This is going to be a TLC match, and I can't wait. Again, WWE always do this every year, and it never seemingly gets old. I wish the pay-per-view wasn't called TLC, but TLC matches are always my favourite. I think, again, AJ would make a really good WWE champion, but I feel like Drew's going to probably hold that title to at least WrestleMania now, so I don't think he's going to lose it. So, quick prediction, Drew McIntyre to retain the WWE title. Well, there you go. They are the advertised matches as of the time of recording. So that is currently the full match card for WWE TLC 2020. I do think they're going to add a few more matches. Maybe Sami Zayn defending the Intercontinental title. Could kind of make sense. He's kind of been involved in some decent stories on SmackDown, so why not? Maybe there's like a 24/7 title segment. Usually kind of filler stuff, but it's something WWE could do. Maybe something with Otis and Chad Gable on the kickoff show. Kind of would make sense. We haven't actually got an announced kickoff match yet, so interesting what they come up with for that. But, as always, let me know your predictions in the comments section down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel as well, because Honestly, we're getting close now to 35,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for that. Of course, turn on those post notifications. Follow me on Twitter at CWrestlingUK. And I will, as always, see you next time. Enjoy TLC. Peace!